Live from straight out of Ohio Girls Hoops, we're here with Coach Mckinney, day before the city championship game. We're going to interview him and talk to him a little bit more about Afrocentric so the people out there can really get to know and not just see pictures or come to games. So talk to us a little bit about your season thus far. Talk to me about a recap. Give me a kind of recap.
Well, right now we 15-4. This season has been somewhat of a bounce back season because last year we were 20-6, and for the first time in 10 years, 11 years actually, we lost in the district championship, and for the first time in 9 years, we didn't play in the City League championship. So this year we got off and run into a really good start. We're 15-4. We had some great games. We're back in the City League championship. We trying to make a state run. We're number 10 in the state right now, but I feel like we got a great shot at actually winning the state this year. Tomorrow we're gonna win the City League championship again for the 9th time. Okay. For the 8th time. When we play tomorrow, it'll be our 10th time playing in the City League championship. After we win, it'll be our 8th time actually winning it.
So let's talk about the titles that you have. A lot of people might not know. I mean, it's one thing to say, yeah, Mr. Mckinney or Afrocentric has won these titles, but let's talk about that. So state titles, city titles, district titles, you could kind of put that together for us. How would that look? How does that sound? Trophy in a real quick box.
Well, when we first started the program here, it's just we've always had expectations to try to win state titles. Period. You know, it's every year that we compete, we're trying to win a state title.
So you won how many state titles so far?
We won 4 and played in 6.
And City League titles?
City League title, we won 7 and we played in 9.
District titles?
District titles, we've won 10 and played in 11.
Now let me get this straight. You said you're going to win tomorrow, city championship game against Norfolk.
Oh, no doubt.
Which will make it 9 or 10?
It'll be 9.
Okay, 9. Okay, well, you heard it first here. You know, you heard it first here the night before. You know, let me ask you this. So, you know, basketball is a team sport. We understand that, but talk to us about a couple players that may have made a difference this year out there on the court.
To be quite honest with you, that'll get spread across everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone has played a major part in our success this year. A lot of young ladies who were there last year, Zaria, Kennedy, Deja, Leah. They were 4 starters who started last year. They came back this year. They all been really contributing. The thing about our team this year, we got great chemistry. We got a good shooter. We got a point guard. We got a Draymond Green type of player.
Now who's Draymond Green?
And Kennedy. We got a great defender in Deja. We have an outstanding athlete in Leah. So we got, and then we got great kids coming off the bench with China Chambers and Amari Grace. They bring a lot to the table. So the chemistry has been really good, and also we shown some fight. This year we were down 15 to Hathaway Brown, who's a good team. They got a couple of kids who are Division I athletes. One girl committed, Danny, who actually committed to Purdue. We were down 15 with 3:43 left, and actually came back and won the game by 1. So we've shown some fight. We had a great non-league schedule. We lost to the number 1 team in the state, Kettering Alter.
Wow.
We lost to Magnificat, where we were actually down, but then we kind of pulled that game closer down the stretch. That was our first game of the year. So you know, we've lost some tough games, but we lost to some really good teams. We had a chance to actually knock off a couple of good teams as well. Played Newark. Coach JR does a great job down there. They came in here. Played them really well, ended up pulling out a victory there. Last year they beat us by 15. So, you know, it's been pretty good. The thing here at Afrocentric, what we try to do, I got a jacket that says we make scholar athletes. Over 90% of our girls that graduated, that's played all 4 years at Afrocentric, have gone on to get a basketball scholarship or an academic scholarship.
Can you say that one more time?
I said since 2005, over 90% of the girls that played all 4 years here have gotten a basketball scholarship. You know,
wow.
Yeah, it's so, and not only that, they do a great job. They do a great job after basketball. You know, I had a kid graduate from Xavier, We got a kid that graduated here as a valedictorian that's an engineering major at Ohio State, Jasmine Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Alicia Howard worked for the mayor's office, got a master's at DePaul University. And here at the biggest difference here at Afrocentric and every place else, it's a sisterhood. You know, I have a big breakfast and get over 40 of my basketball players to come every single year. A lot of people talk about how strong their alumni is, but you know, I challenge any coach and see if they can get more of their former players in the picture than I can. They can't do it. You know, a lot of these cats out here are just pretenders.
So what are you doing tonight with the girls? So we know tonight's Friday night, the night before the city championship game, typically when a lot of people want to go be by themselves or, you know, maybe kind of concentrate, watch film study. What are you doing with your girls tonight?
You know, before every championship game, you know, we all together as a family, we'll have a nice team dinner. We'll get up, break bread, and have breakfast in the morning. Then we'll come in and get a warm-up, and then we'll go out and win us a City League title. Also, you know, we play anybody. We play any and everybody. We don't rumor. We always talk, people always talk about how good the Reynoldsburg and Pick Central are, but they've been running from us.
Hey, wait.
That's just the bottom line. Pick Central, Reynoldsburg, stop running. We play anybody. Whenever y'all want to play, over here at your place, in the playground, Pick Central, Reynoldsburg, stop running. Reynoldsburg, Jack, stop running. Please, come on. So now, what else we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Well, what the interview started, you know, as a, you know, just try to get people out there and then turn into a message in the bottle. Okay? So, last question, brother. You know, basketball has evolved so much in the last couple of years. Where do you see it going in the next 5 years? And talk to me a little bit about where it's came from or come from.
Well, I think basketball in the next 5 years, the girls' game, it's been evolving consistently, man. And the quiet is kept. It's always been really great basketball here in Ohio, and I think that the young ladies that's from the surrounding areas, the Alexa Harris, the Kayana Blacks, who are doing really good things. China Bozeman, who is an Afrocentric alumni, just got a legend status in the OVC League. Yeah, so you know, when the alumni do well, it just helps the game expand. You know, and girls play hard, they work hard, they do a fantastic job, and they play the game the right way. So I think it's just going to continue to evolve. You got, as long as the sport continue to grow and kids continue to get scholarships, because that's the biggest thing. You know, we like to have friendly competition, but as long as these young ladies out here getting money and getting their education paid for, and they actually do something afterwards, it helps out.
It does. Well, so I guess we've seen the last game here at Afrocentric. We've played the last game here at Afrocentric on this great senior night, and you heard the challenge. So,
Reynoldsburg, Pick Central, stop running.
Africa.
And we got a legendary AD.
There she is.
Here's the funny thing that people don't get about Afrocentric. It's so rich in history and tradition. Like, our AD was a point guard for Ohio State, and she played against Vivian String against Iowa. She played in the first ever sold-out women's basketball game.
So since you want to keep it real, we are on my TME, start there through Mind's Eye, and I have a thing called Real to Real. We can kind of cut and start. What do you say about people who say, why would I come to Afrocentric? It's all about Africa and this and that, and I don't want a piece of that. What do you want to say about that? Like, what can you say to defend that? The academics there ain't this and it ain't that. And you know, I mean, look, why would you want to come there? How can my kid grow there? What you got to say about that? You want to talk all this other stuff? Let's talk that. You know, tell me why.
Well, first of all, I don't never have to defend Afrocentric. The proof is in the pudding. Yale is here recruiting Kennedy Azubike.
Hey! You said who's here?
Yale has been in the gym recruiting Kennedy Azubike.
The Yale?
The Yale University.
So talk to me about Kennedy. What's her? Why would they want to come talk to her?
And then here's another thing.
Can we talk about Kennedy for a second?
Yeah, no, because you asked me a question. I'm going to give you a solid answer.
You started with Yale, though. So let's start with Yale. Why would they come see Kennedy? What's her?
Because she's intelligent. Because she's smart.
What's the test score?
What's her? Oh, she got 27 on the ACT.
She got a what?
27.
A what?
27. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Come on, man. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. When people talk about when people listen, when people talk about the academics here, first of all, let me just talk to you about Jasmine Brooks, who's in honors at The Ohio State University in engineering. So if it's not any academics here, there's no way possible we can put out those type of people. You know, Taisha Moss graduated from Xavier University with honors. Alicia Howard graduated from DePaul University with a master's, worked in the mayor's office. She's like the Olivia Pope of Ohio. You know what I'm saying? She's just absolutely positively brilliant. We constantly put out brilliant kids. And here's another thing. All you coaches out there, let's put all the GPAs out there. I'll put my team GPA up against any other team.
So not just basketball, you want to see the GPAs.
We don't just win championships and state titles and city championships, but we can get down with the get down. You know, y'all want to have a math off or read off.
Hey.
Essay off. We can get it going. We can get it cracking anyway. So, and this is why I don't have to defend that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'll never have to defend Afrocentric. First of all, if you don't, you can see it. You see it. I don't have to prove or pull no magic. The proof is in the pudding. Period. By the way, Reynoldsburg, Central. Stop running, man.
Hey, that's a cut, man. Afrocentric, we out. We'll see you at the city championship tomorrow. Let's go, man.
Hey, man. I got to give a shout out to Ohio Girls Hoop, because you guys gonna do the realest with these interview pieces. You're not gonna be afraid to put what's out there, and it's great that you guys are actually doing this for girls basketball at the end of the day, because I love my school, and I'm definitely pro Afrocentric, but at the end of the day, I really want to see all these young ladies do well. I mean, I mess with Hash Patch, and that's my guy, and Jack, and you know, they got some great kids over there. I like all them girls. They got some good parents and stuff like that. I want to see all of them do well and do good after school, and you guys putting this stuff out here and putting the spotlight on girls basketball is a great thing, because it helps everybody.
And see, I'm glad you said that, because that's the whole point of Straight Outta Girls Hoops, is to let these kids who are talented on film, put them on film. You see a picture, you don't really know how they are. Just like somebody seeing a picture of Afrocentric, like you said, they might have known you was silly like that, but serious. You know what I mean? I'm silly but serious.
Yeah.
Say I'm just serious. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do. So we'll be at your school or city next. But as for now, just remember, it's a game in the morning. You know what I mean? It's a game in the morning.
Yeah, we're gonna get that dub. Sorry about that, Northland.
Basketball is my favorite sport. We drag a team up and down the court. Have y'all ready to quit by halftime reports? Whole team on fire.